Okay, we are back. And I'm hearing feedback. Alright, so today I am trying out a new texture pack. And this is from Jamesville Productions. He sent this over to me, so thank you very much. Oh, it looks like that meat is going bad. Okay, well, we're going to try and eat it. You've eaten well. Doesn't seem like there's any problems with it. That's good. Let's put some stuff away here while we check out this new texture pack. Feathers, string, cotton wads. Excellent. Let's see here. Oh. Okay, so here we are back in Survivalcraft 2.1, basically. And today we're trying out a new texture pack, as you guys can see. This was sent to me by Jamesville Productions. The link to his channel is hopefully showing up correctly in the video description. But he let me know that he had, oh, hi Mr. Bear, he's on our roof. He had updated the texture pack for the new update, so it is ready to go. And it looks pretty good, right? I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing here. We're going to kind of empty out our load of stuff here and figure out what our next step should be, because we did a lot of mining last time. As you can see, we've got all this gravel, and I hope that YouTube is cooperating. It's not showing the stream health properly, so I hope that it's running correctly. Fingers crossed. Sometimes YouTube can be a little finicky with streaming. Okay. Now I think it's happy. That's good. That's very good. All right. Perfect. So, we do need more tools. We used up all our pickaxes last time, so we need more of those. We need ore. That's kind of a major problem that we don't have any. Let's see. Let's kind of put all this away. I should probably have a couple of shovels too, shouldn't I? Yeah. I should have a couple of shovels. All right. Let's dive back in here. I am really liking this texture pack. Thank you very much, Jamesville. And let's see. Where do we want to head to? I think today we're going to do more like surface exploration. Oh look, I've gained a level. I am now level 3. Woohoo! I'm not convinced. I'm not really sold, I guess you could say, on this whole leveling system just quite yet, but that's okay. Another level. What does that get you? It makes you, I think, a little bit faster, a little bit harder to kill, maybe, I think. I have trouble remembering. Alright, so I really want to find coal. That's going to be our goal for today, is that I need coal. And there doesn't really seem to be coal terribly close to anywhere that I was mining. So we're going to start looking on the surface, which is going to entail, basically, a lot of wandering around. And we're going to keep our nice machete handy, just in case something decides that we look tasty. We want to be able to convince it that we do not look tasty, that we are not as tasty as we appear to be. Okay. I don't see any coal in there. So maybe we need to head in the opposite direction. A lot of stone over here. Where's the nice kitty going? Because I kind of don't want to be anywhere near him. Because they're not super friendly at all. Let's try staying up above him. And we'll head for that mountain over there and cross our fingers and hope that, that we find coal. Ooh, what's this down here? That's a cave. Well, duh, obviously. Disturbingly, that's a cave with a lot of gravel and sand, and I don't have torches, so it doesn't look like a fun place to explore right now. And it's getting dark. Okay. So let's see if we can just dig ourselves a nice little spot to sleep right down here. Yes. This will do. This will do nicely. We'll catch a quick little cat nap here. And then we'll continue. We'll go across to that mountain over there and see if we can't find some coal. All right. Time for our nap. Okay. Let's hope that there's nothing terribly exciting waiting for us out here. Oh, my clothing wore out. That's nice. And I don't have a farming system set up for cotton yet either, so that's something that I need to work on in the not too distant future here. Yeah, I don't want to be going this way. I want to go up and further across. I don't really want to swim. I've found an awful lot of water that has piranhas in it, so that significantly diminishes my interest in... Ooh, a lot of cats over there. Significantly diminishes my interest in water. Running barefoot is slow. Wear shoes. Well, you know, I would if I could make some, but I can't right now. So barefoot it is. Unpleasant or not. All right. Fingers crossed for coal. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Okay, well, apparently we're going to be doing a little bit of digging to get over there without getting wet. That's okay. We can handle that. Okay. It does seem like minerals in general are significantly harder to find since the update. And I don't think it's just me, because I was noticing that on one of the recent update notes, I guess you could say, there was mention of making the ores a little easier to find. So I'm apparently not the only person who has noticed that resource gathering has suddenly become somewhat problematic. Now, unfortunately, when those little updates take place, those minor little bug fixes, basically, they affect terrain that has not yet been generated, is my understanding. And what that means is that since this mountain was already generated, I may not find anything here. What I'm hoping for is that the whole mountain hasn't been generated or wasn't generated prior to the update. So that way I have a chance at actually finding something. Something aside from gravel. Gravel is apparently abundant since the update because, boy, I've got plenty of that. I don't have any immediate use for that though, so that's really not terribly helpful at all. Okay. I'm really hoping to get over there and find coal. Wow, there is a lot of gravel. This is, I think, far more plentiful than I remember gravel being. I do not remember this much gravel. I don't remember finding this much. That's unfortunate because it doesn't really serve that much of a purpose, and walking on it can be problematic because you never really know when it's about to give way. And I don't want to go for a swim, having already, you know, discussed the piranha issue. Okay. Kind of just jumping over the little pieces of gravel when I can. What's down here? No, nothing helpful. All right. Maybe I need to go up. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm not sure how much further I'm going to have to go, like how much farther afield I'll have to search to find this, which is kind of frustrating because I need the coal because I don't want to waste wood on torches, and I need to explore deeper to find all of the other minerals and resources that I need to expand. I really want copper because I want to make some buckets. We've been finding eggs on a pretty decent basis, but raw eggs can make you sick now, so I need to actually cook them, which requires a bucket, which requires copper. And I'm back to my original problem of resources are really hard to find now. And I suppose if I really can't seem to find any decent resources, I could always just restart the game. Whoa. Hey, look, saltpeter's over there. And look at that, the ocean's way down there. So, in the interest of not getting up close and personal with the water, let's, wow, yeah. Let's see if we can avoid taking any sudden dives into unpleasant locations. Come on, coal. Fingers crossed for coal. I'm shocked that it's this difficult to find. It shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be. I would expect to find coal much closer to the surface than what I'm seeing so far. It's like the algorithm generating resources and the algorithm generating wild animals somehow got switched because there are a lot of wild cats around here and next to no resources, so that sucks. And this is going to be a very interesting little climb up the side of this mountain here to check for check for coal. Okay, we've got a pretty good view here. And I see absolutely no coal. Drat. So, do I go around the mountain or do I go over the mountain? Well, I have enough pickaxes. I suppose over. That's probably going to be a much more direct route. So, over it is. And this is probably going to make for a rather boring live stream since we're not really finding anything of actual interest at this point. Jamesville, hi, how are you? I really like this texture pack, thank you. This looks really good. And we are probably going to be camping on the mountain. So we'll need to create ourselves a nice little emergency shelter up here in a minute, since it's getting dark. And by in a minute, of course, what I meant was immediately. Kind of seems like it really sneaks up on you a little bit. One minute you're thinking to yourself, oh, it's getting a little dark, I should think about shelter. And the next minute, it is dark and you can't see what you're doing and something's about to eat you. So, all right, nap time. Come on, wake up rested and find me coal. Here we go. Okay. I don't know. I don't really want to have to start another world because I have done quite a bit in this one. But if too much terrain has generated, I might not be able to find any resources since they are, I guess, officially scarce since the update. I may have to start a brand new world and start all over again, which I guess is not really the worst thing ever. It's not like it's terribly difficult. But I did kind of like this world. I mean, I think we got a good little thing going here. Okay. It is very mountainous, which kind of gives me hope for plentiful resources, except for the fact that that has not turned out to be true so far. I'm seeing very smooth slopes. It's not really what I'm hoping for. Hoping for coal. Oh, let's try and go further up. At the risk of getting struck by lightning, I would like to see what is up here. Yes, well, it does seem to be a rather substantial risk of being struck by lightning right at this particular point in time. Oh well. Fingers crossed. We're just gonna go for it. Okay. Come on, coal. I feel like it's strange though, in all the mining that I've done, I've found absolutely no minerals, no resources, no nothing. So to me that seems very weird, because I have done, well, yeah, I have kind of done a lot of mining, because I've got all those mine shafts next to the little cabin back there that are kind of starting to crisscross the mountain, and normally digging that many mine shafts, I would have found something by now. So it does make me wonder if there's just nothing to find. Although with my luck, I would find like a lake of magma. So perhaps I shouldn't be quite so eager to find things, right? Be careful what you wish for and all that. Okay. I see no evidence of coal anywhere. That seems weird to me. Seems really weird to me. Whoops. Right, well, new goal, get down from the mountain without killing myself. We'll see, we'll see how this goes. Okay. I'm going to end up with a lot of cobblestone by the time I'm safely back down on the, the ground. So I guess that I'm just going to have to go and craft a whole bunch of axes and wander around cutting down, you know, 3 or 4 forests so that I can make enough coal to have torches so that I can go exploring in these nice deep dark caves that I'm digging, and see if perhaps while I'm exploring I happen to actually find some resources. Okay. This is going to be interesting getting all the way down from this. It's going to be very interesting. I cut up half the mountainside just to get down. All right. I really don't want to, you know, kill myself this far away from home. Not that I want to kill myself at all, ever, but, ooh, cave. Which, again, without any torches, we're really not going to be wandering into that. But yeah, I don't want to kill myself this far away from home. I would lose everything. Whoops. How far down is that? Just kind of envision myself clinging to the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. Okay, I only want to drop 3 feet to the next ledge. There we go. Okay, so homeward bound to craft a bunch of axes and go chop down a forest. And hopefully not run into anything on the way back that wants to eat me. I've noticed that a lot of the animals seem more aggressive since the update, which does kind of keep you more on your toes. You have to be careful of a whole new set of problems. I don't really want to spend too much time on the sand because, you know, it tends to collapse out from underneath you. So not really reliable footing. There we go. Nice dirt and stone. Much safer. Much, much safer. Ah, well, thank you very much for dropping by, and thanks again for the texture pack. Jamesville Productions heading off. Okay, now I have to get home. Again, without getting killed. Okay. Ooh. Owie. Okay. Here we go. We're home, safe and sound. We made it. Let's see. We are going to need a lot of axes. Okay. Swap out the pickaxes. Oh, yes. And we're hungry. Do I have more meat? I think I do. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. We'll see. First, we'll kind of get rid of a bunch of this other stuff that we don't need to be holding on to right at the moment. And yes, we do have more meat. So we're going to eat that. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff in there. Ivy. Okay. Tall grass. I don't need to be holding on to that. So I can get rid of some of this. I can just toss it out the door. Let's do that with these real quick. Where's the bear? Okay. Tossed out some of that stuff that we don't need. Rotten egg. So we'll throw that out too, because I really don't want to eat a rotten egg and get sick. That's just not good. All right. Let's see. Everything is kind of full. We might have to actually create another storage chest. Just a thought. But it's a possibility. It's a distinct possibility. Because that's full, that's full. That's not quite full, but close to it. I put the pickaxes in here. I don't know why I'm holding on to the gravestones, but I think for now I'm going to continue it. Alright, it's getting dark. So, we'll just craft a few more axes here. Perfect. Then we're going to take a nice little nap. And then we're going to go get wood so that we can make coal. Oh, God, it's still really hot in my house. It doesn't cool down until much later. Unfortunately, my computer room happens to be the hottest room in the house, which really sucks. Okay, looking for trees. I think we'll head off in that direction. I remember there being quite a few trees in that direction. I don't see the bear. That's mildly concerning. Oh, and what was I talking about earlier? I do have an entire cotton farm set up. It's all the way over there. So I also need more cacti because I'm going to have to burn all this wood that I'm running around gathering. And I don't want to spend wood to burn wood. So we'll just eliminate all the neighboring cacti here for that purpose. Spend the day chopping things down. And then I think soon we're gonna have to be worried about our food again. So irritating. Especially because I really do need the copper so I can make a bucket so that I can use the flour. Well, I don't think I have any flour yet, but I will soon, relatively. I'm hoping that flour in and of itself will not go bad. I'm crossing my fingers about that. We'll see. I might be completely wrong, but I'm hoping that that works out. Let's see. Oh, I also need to find some background music that YouTube will not flag for copyright violations, because I realize that with a lot of this, it's quiet and kind of boring. I'm just wandering around gathering resources for a large portion of it. So if anybody knows of a good place to find, I guess, copyright-free music that I can use on stream, that would be great. And I guess, I don't know, maybe instrumentational music would be the best. I'll see if I can spend some time searching, and I'll see if I can find some. But if anybody knows of some place, drop me a comment, let me know. Or, you know, send me a message. Welcome, Minecraft Dude. How are you? Thank you for dropping by. We're trying to, well, we're trying to find coal earlier. That didn't work. So now it's time to chop down an entire forest or two so that I can burn wood to make coal. And once I have coal, then I can actually go exploring a bit deeper into the side of the mountain where I've been digging the nice little tunnels. And hopefully once I can go exploring deeper, I will actually find some of the resources that I need. Fingers crossed. Okay, and since we're over here at our farm, we'll go ahead and gather up these as well. Let's see. I don't really want to plant the rye seeds. I'd rather save them. Plant the cotton seeds. That's totally fine. That's totally fine. I will plant these. Oh, more experience points. I'm up to level 3 now, which hopefully is slightly helpful. I don't know that there's a really big difference in the levels, at least in terms of something that you would kind of immediately notice. So I think it's just that gradually over time your character becomes a little bit more resilient. Huh. Wow, cotton grows so fast, and then you have rye seeds that hardly grow at all, it seems like. Okay. Kind of sidle past the ivy growing here. Alright. So, that's good. We've got some rye seeds that we can make into flour. A whole bunch of cotton wads. So, not a wasted trip. Definitely not. Still need more wood, though. We're going to need a lot of wood to produce the amount of coal that we need for this. Which is kind of frustrating. Running barefoot is slow. Wear shoes. I know. I think I might actually have enough leather to make sandals. I'll have to check when I get back to the main house, which I think I'll chop down wood until the sun goes down. That'll be my time frame. And then we'll say that 1 day's worth of wood should be sufficient to make us enough coal to do some decent exploring, at least. And hopefully we can get down to where there might actually be resources. Because I really don't want to have to just restart with a new world in order to find resources. I don't think that that's a very good reason to restart the game. So I would prefer not to have to do that. Farming is better. Farming is better than hunting. Is that what you mean? Well, I'm hoping that with my farm, I'm hoping that flour won't go bad like the rest of the food sources. Hunting can lead to death. Yes, yes, hunting can lead to death. It definitely can, and often does. Unfortunately, you do have to go hunting for things like leather, because you can't exactly farm that. Although, what you can do, and I will do this once I have enough wood and everything already, and I should be getting leaves for this too while I'm chopping down trees, you can set traps. And that way, you can just let animals fall into your trap. Let's see what kind of trees these are. Oak leaves. Yes, this is exactly what we need for traps. Keep a wary eye out for anything that might want to kill us. So that way, if you put spikes at the bottom, spike traps at the bottom of your pits, then they'll die from falling onto that and walking around on spikes. Or if you make the pits deep enough, they can die just from the amount of fall damage that they take. So you can get leather and some meat without having to risk coming face to face with things like angry bears, which is really not fun at all. Okay. Yeah, we don't really have anything around here. So I'm going to sleep real quick. And when I wake up, I'll go back to the main house and burn a whole bunch of wood so that I have torches, so that I can actually do some decent mining. Flour doesn't rot, just don't make it into dough. Yeah, that's good, because that's what I'm hoping for, is that... You know what? I'm just going to harvest all this before I go, because I'm going to need it. But I can't make anything into dough at this point because I still need to find copper to make a bucket. So as of right now, I'll just end up with an awful lot of flour, which will be fine. I mean, it's really difficult to actually make flour anyway, so I don't think you can ever actually have too much of the stuff. Let's get back to our main home without freezing to death here. Passing the local wolf pack. Nice of them to gather out there and not close to my primary residence. Okay, and yes, running barefoot is definitely much slower. Hopefully I have enough to make enough leather to make sandals, because this is kind of annoying. I feel like I'm moving really slowly compared to what I should be. Here we go, and we are safely home. All right, now the first thing we have to do is gather all this wood, and I don't want to burn it all, because I'm hoping that if we can mine deep enough, there we go, we will find the necessary resources. I do think, however, that I am going to have to make, and that's all in my way, I'm going to have to make more storage chests because I'm clearly out of room here. So, okay, well, we've got 3 leather, so that's a promising start. Let's combine everything over here. And then empty this out. Storage chest number 1. We're going to need more than just one more, though. Thinking that I want these walls to be further out. So we're going to do some really quick home expansion here so that we have more space to store all of the stuff that we're collecting that we can't really do anything with right at this particular point in time. Okay, do not fall into that. Do I have more planks? Yes, here we go. Running barefoot is slow. Wear shoes. I know. I'll get to it. Deal with it. Just be a little slow for a little while. Just have to make sure that while I'm expanding things, nothing falls in. I don't want company in my little house here, considering the fact that my neighbors are all bears and hyenas and the giant wolf pack. Okay. Perfect. Now let's see. I should probably organize all these at some point, but I'll get to that later. I'm going to need more planks though. So, grab all of that. And how are we doing? One thing of coal, really? Okay. Hopefully that's more productive. Okay, now we need another storage chest. And yes, I'm right next to the fire, so I'm very hot. No, I do not make a new world every time that I stream. This is the same world that I've been working on for the past. This is the third stream with this world. And I do plan to stick with it. I want to see, you know, kind of see how far I can take this, what I can end up with, and what I discover about playing with the new update. So this world should stick around for quite a while. Okay, and I need more wood. See, this is why I hate burning wood to get coal, because it takes so much wood to get a tiny little bit of coal. It's so irritating. I feel like I'm wasting all of it. Okay. Now, I need to take these cotton wads, turn them into canvas. And then after that, I don't think I have that much. I shouldn't try and make stacks that big. Then after that, I can try and make shoes. And by the time I am appropriately dressed for my next outing, I should have enough coal to make a fairly decent number of torches so that I can actually find something relatively useful when I go exploring. Now let's see, I'm going to need some more planks here. Now I need to remember sandals, which I don't at all. So in the interest of not spending an insane amount of time fiddling with different recipes, I'm just going to go look it up. Oh, maybe I can make leather boots. Oh yes, that only needs 2 leather. Okay. So instead of sandals, I'll do boots because those are sturdier anyway. There we go. I could use a hat too. Let's do that. All right, look at me, dressed and ready for my outing. So now I'll put the rest of this stuff away. And how much more coal do we have? Not really what I would consider to be a decent amount, although it is, I guess, better. Now I need more sticks. You know, I'm doing an awful lot of work here. I really do hope that I find a decent amount of resources in exchange. Okay. Put all that away. Got torches. I don't need to take the axes with me. I am going to need more pickaxes though, so let's see. Did I hide any more away? No, not a lot. Okay, get rid of those. Make some more sticks. Come on, stop that. There we go. Slightly hungry. Don't get slightly hungry. Don't get hungry. You're busy. You're not allowed to be hungry right now. Okay. More cobblestone. All right. So this should allow us to head fairly far in. Throw in a couple of shovels too. Excellent. Oh yes, we need some food. Take those. And it's getting dark. We're just gonna go to sleep and we'll go exploring when we wake up. Yeah, the leather boots are better than the sandals. I would have preferred to be able to make the, gosh, what are they? They're not called riding boots. They're cavalry boots because those are even better. But since they are better, they also require more resources. I think, yeah, those are 4 leather instead of just the 2 that I used to just make the simple leather boots. All right, so we need to start heading down. Yeah, this is as good a spot as any. All right, see if we can actually find something somewhat useful. I'm really going to try to avoid having to start a new world for this. The only reason that I would is if I absolutely cannot find a decent amount of resources. Which could be a problem because I have not found any coal yet, which is very strange. I have not found any copper, which is less strange than the lack of coal, but still rather odd in and of itself. So yeah, I'm a little concerned about that. That could be problematic. Hopefully, though, now that we have torches and can explore deeper down, hopefully we find a lot of resources. My fingers are crossed. Because you really can't get very far with this game if you don't have a decent amount of resources. Okay. And of course, I want to be careful as I'm going down because I have, in past worlds, been digging down and climbing down a little too fast and come very close to falling into a giant lake of magma and killing myself because you don't survive that. Unless maybe you're wearing diamond armor. I don't know. I've never wanted to experiment with that, so I have no idea if that's something that you can survive if you're wearing diamond armor. And I have to admit, that's not likely to be something that I'm going to experiment with. I'm just going to acknowledge the fact that magma is very pretty, but only from a distance. Well, with the amount of cobblestone that I now have, there's always the distinct possibility that I can substantially expand our little dugout since I clearly have the resources for it. And I'm clearly going to be getting a lot more cobblestone as I'm digging for useful resources. So I could always use it for expansion purposes. Now what are you? Are you sand or what? I think that's sand. No, that's clay. Ooh. That's good. Well, at least I found something useful down here. So that's something. I like clay. Very fond of clay. Okay. Let's just gather up all this clay. While we're in the neighborhood, just take all of this. Wow. This could be a pretty big, I guess, well, you don't really call clay, you don't really say that it's a seam of clay. So it's a clay deposit is what it would be called, but it does seem to be substantial in size, which is really nice. Always assuming, of course, that what I'm digging into is not, you know, I'm not about to dig through a wall and discover that there was like a lake on the other side of that wall or something. That's not fun. I've done that too. That's actually really freaky in a lot of ways. You're digging along and then all of a sudden you go through one block and the ocean rushes in. That was not fun. Wow, there's a lot of clay down here. I'm impressed. Well, I'm feeling a little bit more positive now because we did find one resource. Granted, it's only one and not necessarily something that's terribly immediately useful, but it does help. So I'm happy with that. And that makes me a little bit more positive about the possibility of finding more resources. I just have to dig really deeply, apparently. Which is going to be rather time consuming. Overall, it feels like a lot of the things with the new update changed it so that survival becomes a lot more time consuming. Okay, so I think we got all of the clay. Nothing coming down behind us, that's good. Every once in a while you get a curious wolf or hyena that wanders in behind you, which is a trifle disconcerting when you think that you're mining all alone and you turn around and there's a carnivore staring at you. And you're like, oh, well, gosh, I don't suppose I could talk you into just packing up and leaving, could I? Okay, another little piece of clay. That's good. You just subscribed? Well, thank you. I'm actually really happy. So if you just subscribed, that puts me up to 33 subscribers. So I am really happy about that. Hopefully I can continue to grow my little channel. And I do deeply appreciate everyone who does actually stop by and watch the videos and join the live streams and subscribe. It's really awesome. It's really great to see so many people so enthusiastic about Survivalcraft because I know that there's an awful lot of people who have kind of ridiculed this game as being nothing more than a Minecraft knockoff, and I don't think that's true. I think that it is, well, I can say with confidence that it looks better than any gameplay footage that I've seen of Minecraft, but I've never actually played Minecraft, so I can't say definitively that it's a better game. But I like it, and I'm glad that so many people are interested enough in it to watch videos of it. Oh my gosh, I think that's coal. I think that's coal. Ah, we may have finally found coal. Yes, finally. That was really difficult to find. Now, next question is, how much coal is there down here? Okay, so getting a little bit more here. Right, well, 3 blocks. I was hoping for more. I was really hoping for more. And we're getting, oh, I see another block though. We are getting fairly deep underground. Okay, so maybe it's not that there are fewer resources, it's that they are substantially buried. That's going to make life challenging. But we're kind of back to the premise that everything about the update overall makes the game much more challenging, which I guess is good. It's just a substantial shift from prior game behavior. Okay. This is a good amount of coal. That makes me feel much better about life. See, I'm very easily pleased. Just show me a giant vein of coal and I'm happy. Now, hopefully, very soon, we find copper. That's the next thing. Oh, and my dog is whining about something. She must have to go out. Okay, I'm going to go back up to the surface, get back into my little house so that I can safely step away for just a moment to let my dog outside. Let's see, it's probably dark out. Oh no, I guess not. Yeah, it is. It's dark. Okay. I hear wolves. I don't see anything though. Okay. We'll scurry back to, come on, the safety of our house. All right, so I'm going to send myself to sleep, and while I'm sleeping, I will let my dog out, and I will be right back. Okay, Fearless. Okay, I'm back. My dog is happily outside. Ooh, an animal outside the shelter. Yeah? Yeah, there's a bear. Ooh, rotten bird. Okay. There's a bear that kind of wanders around outside. And then there's also, well, what's the closest? The hyenas are closest. There were a few wolves nearby for a little while. I don't know if they're still sticking around. They might very well be. And then, of course, whatever else has just kind of wandered in. Okay. All right. So we've got enough coal. Our problem with the rye seeds is that we can make flour, but to make dough, we're going to need water, and we don't have copper to make a bucket yet. So that's going to be our next challenge, our next dilemma. However, we want to look at that. And there's a rotten egg. So we've got some food to throw out. And probably make a couple more pickaxes. and then another shovel. Oh, come on. There we go. Flour! Yay! It takes so many rye seeds, though, to make flour. It's kind of frustrating. And by kind of, I mean really. Really, really frustrating. All right, we are re-equipped with tools. We can throw these out as we leave. Unfortunately, this is the last of our food. So, today we might have to forgo mining and instead go hunting for food because we're about to be hungry. So that means I will need different equipment. It's really hard since the update to actually keep yourself fed. Okay, so we've got spears. And since I'm going hunting, it'd be a good idea to leave a lot of this stuff behind. That way, if I get killed, I don't lose it all. So let's unload all of that. And then I need sticks. Okay. Now, stone-tipped arrows. Perfect. Yeah, I'll take all of those. It's kind of weird that it doesn't let you have a whole lot. Strange. Oh well. Okay. I don't want to carry those with me. Let's go out this way. That was great. There. I don't do a lot of hunting with bow and arrow, so I'm not terribly good at it, but it does seem like all we really have in the immediate vicinity for food is birds. So apparently I'm going to have to get good at it. And that did not work. And I don't know where the arrow went. That did not work either. See? I suck at this. It's a dangerous way to attempt to keep myself fed. Come on, birdies. Where are you? Maybe I'll just go after the ostrich. They're easier to kill. Now, which one did I hit? I think the one that's running away faster, probably, right? That makes sense. Come on, come back. Ooh, there's more. Oof. That didn't go so well. There's more graves over there. I will have to investigate those. Oh, there's a lot of ostriches out here. Okay, gone. There we go. So, okay, 2 things of meat and some more feathers. Not bad. And I don't want to kill anything else because the meat will just go bad. So we'll just put these away. And I'm not going to pick up the egg because that's just going to go bad too. But I do want to take a look at these graves over here. Kill the bear. Oh, I don't have any armor, so I don't really want to play with bears right now. That will not go well for me. So in the interests of my continued survival, I'm going to ignore the bears and hope that they ignore me. And we'll just kind of see how that works out. Wow. You know, sometimes you find some really cool stuff in graves. Other times, You really don't. Other times there's absolutely nothing of any value. Oh wait. Here I am whining about there being nothing of any value. And what is this? That is an entire solid block of coal. There's a slim chance that I shouldn't whine so much. Slim. Very slim. I'm usually right. There's usually nothing of value in these things. Yeah, see? Nothing of value there either. And now a storm's coming in. Nothing of value there either. Okay, well, one of the caves held something of value, so we're going to call that a win. And make our way home so we can cook our meat. Oh look, one of my arrows went all the way over there. Those things are a bit of a pain to use. Of course, I say that, but that's probably just because I don't have enough practice to be good at them. I should probably spend more time practicing. We're going to avoid the bear because, again, no armor. So until I have some decent armor, I really don't want to pick a fight with a bear. Those things will absolutely annihilate you. Ooh, that's a fun little storm. I have to admit, the thunder in this game sounds very impressive. The developer did a very good job with that. Okay. Now, I need to swap all of this stuff out for my mining gear. I don't want to use the solid block of coal just yet. I think I'll save that until I have a decent amount of resources to melt down, and then I'll use that. So put our weapons back, get our mining gear out, and we have food. Excellent. Okay. Wow, pitch black out there. Okay. Just take a nap, and when we wake up, we will resume the hunt for resources. Crossing my fingers that I find copper, because I really want to actually be able to make some buckets and use, use all of the flour that I'm going to get. I'm also going to have to go on a rather lengthy foraging expedition to find more. I think I passed the turnoff. Yes, I did. I can actually make these confusing enough to confuse myself as to which way I went. And I know I could just only have torches on the paths that I took and all that, but I'm usually far too lazy to take torches down. I just kind of put them up all over the place and leave them. And that's just my habit. Okay, fingers crossed for copper. We found coal, so life is looking up here for us. If we can just find copper. Oh, look at that. I gained another level. I am now level 4. Mining is apparently a fairly decent way to gain experience, but it probably also helps that I've done some hunting interspersed with this, because I think hunting helps your experience level more than mining. I don't remember. I have to admit I didn't pay too much attention to a lot of the details on how you level up with this new system. It was pretty much just like, well, as you play, you'll gain levels, so just play. And eventually, everything gives you some kind of experience. It's just that I think different things give you more experience, if I understood the system correctly. Am I in college? No, Nope, not anymore. That was several years back now. I am out of college, which is nice. I do not miss the scramble of heading to class and trying to get term papers done on time and all of that. I don't miss having to try and figure out how I'm going to pay for college textbooks. Those things are absurdly, ridiculously expensive, and you can't sell them back for much of anything. So it's essentially a waste. Are you in college? Is that why you thought of that? We can't be too terribly deep because I'm still not seeing the basalt layer. It's just stone. Well, technically at this point it's granite that I'm digging through and it's becoming cobblestone. If I really want to be terribly specific. High school, yep. Cherish those times, my friend. College can be fun, but it is hideously expensive. And if you intend to actually graduate with really good grades and get a good degree, it's also an extremely intensive amount of work. Okay. Come on, copper. Why am I not finding copper? Kind of remind myself that it took forever to find the coal too, so eventually I'll find copper. Unfortunately, oh look, more coal. Put the cobblestone to use? Yeah, I definitely will. One of the things that I'm thinking of is a bit of a better house. Definitely do that. And I do plan on having multiple homes so that I have kind of little, I guess you could think of them as hunting shelters almost, so that if I get stuck out somewhere, I can just duck into the nearest hunting shelter and have some place to safely spend the night. So now I'm finding a lot of coal. I wonder if the update just moved everything down a few layers. That might be what happened. That might be why the developer fixed it. Yeah. Bad idea to dig above your head. But I need to be higher up to get to this coal, and I'm not going to pass up on so much coal, considering how long it took me to find any of it in the first place. I'm going to dig up everything that I can. Also, I figure that since it's going to be a lot more difficult to keep myself fed, I can't stockpile food anymore. So I'll basically have to stockpile more of everything else than I normally would have, and that looks like clay there, so I'll take that too. Because I can foresee spending a great deal of my time solely focused on finding and growing food. So I want to make sure that I have plenty of every other resource so that I don't have to worry about that. Oh, look at what we found. Oh my gosh, I think we found copper. Yes! Excellent. See? Really good reason to randomly follow a vein of coal into the side of a mountain. It leads to other things. Okay, now I have to be careful though, because I'm seeing an awful lot of gravel around here, which tells me that the whole area is rather unstable. And yeah, things like that could happen where stuff comes falling down on top of me at any point in time. Exercise extreme caution. First priority with the copper would be to make a machete. That's on my list, but my first priority is actually to make buckets so that I can turn my my flour into dough and have food. Food is my primary concern since the update. Wow, this is a lot of clay. This is good. This is good. But it's interesting. I normally don't come across this much clay. So let's see. Let's put a torch there. And of course there's a lot of gravel, which is not really all that helpful at all. There's just not much of anything that you can actually do with gravel, so it has very limited usefulness. This is kind of a crazy amount of clay. I can't believe that there's this much down here. Okay. Now, if throwing stones was an effective way to get rid of predators, we'd be set with all the gravel that is down here. Unfortunately, that's not an effective way to get rid of predators. And all it actually does is piss them off. So I don't actually want it. I'm not going to get rid of it, though. I don't get rid of anything. Okay. I think that's all the clay in this direction. Let's go back in this direction. And again, dig up all the gravel. Make sure we get all the clay and all the coal and of course all the copper. And then head topside and start actually crafting useful things with everything that we just found. It's definitely a lot deeper down than it used to be. Which, if you think about it, means that everything else is likely to be even deeper. So I won't be getting iron anytime soon, which means that I won't be making furniture anytime soon, which I guess is okay. I wasn't really planning on diving right into furniture at this point, but still. I think it's one of those things where as soon as you find out that you really can't do something, all of a sudden you absolutely have to do it. That was the howl of a wolf. So that means that it is nighttime. I think I'll just hang out down here a while longer. Do a little bit more mining. I wasn't in a hurry to get topside. No, no. No, no, not at all. I really don't want to go play with wolves. Let's see. I think there's, yep, more copper. Ooh, and more. This is good. This is good. I'm going to be doing a lot of mining to get anything else, though. Okay. Just dig a little bit further around me. Make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay, got some more coal there that we can grab, but I think that that's it for the copper. That's okay, we got 33 chunks, so that's not bad. Not bad at all. Wow, there's actually quite a bit of coal. Okay. And even more over here. Well, that's good because we're going to need a lot of coal so that we can smelt all the copper that we just got. I could try going a little bit further. See if we find anything else terribly close before I turn back. Oh, look, that was such a good decision. Such a good decision. Okay, so now I need to get all of this without falling. Wow, that's a lot of gravel there. Okay. If I use the dirt, it gives me a safe place to stand on there. Can't hear the game audio. I can adjust it upward a little bit. Okay, that might be a little bit better. And part of it might be that right now it's just mining sounds, and those aren't always terribly loud. Okay, fill that in. Oh, look, more copper. This is good. Okay, you can hear now. Good. Good, good, good. Ooh. And this is apparently a good-sized vein of copper. So that is very, very good. It looks like I'll have enough for all the water buckets that I need, as well as copper armor. So I actually will stand a chance when it comes to protecting myself. Okay, this is our last pickaxe, so this will actually result in us having to go topside. Let's see, I think we're down to basalt. Okay. Wow, so yes, the ore really has shifted down a few layers because copper used to be much higher up. You could like find it on the surface. Oh, and I gained another level. I keep looking up the stairs hoping that nothing is coming down. Okay, even more. Alright, I think that is, yep, I don't see any more. Okay, and this thing keeps telling me that I'm tired and I should take a nap, so we'll just go ahead and sleep down here. And then in the morning we'll climb up to the surface and begin actually using our wonderful bounty. Okay, so I think that was a little over 80 chunks of, well, technically it's malachite, but it will be copper once we get it all smelted down. This should enable us to make some faster progress on a few things. And now that I've got all of this, I think that my next step, oh, that would be my dog barking that she wants to come in. Okay. I need to get back to my shelter and then go and get her in. Let's see. Nothing dangerous out here. That's good. Okay. So we'll drop that in there to smelt. While that is smelting, I'm going to step away and go and get my dog in. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Got my dog in, got a refill on my cup of hot water. Sorry, not hot water, cold water. Okay. I need a new shirt. But first, let's start actually making things here. Okay. So I think I'll need 2 buckets to start with. Oh, the problem with armor is that you have to have leather to put it over the top of. Okay. So we're gonna have to go hunting. Oops. Wrong thing. Need wooden stick. Don't I have any of those laying around? Let me guess. No, not at all. I might need to make more storage chests too. This is all looking rather crowded. Very, very crowded. I should also probably make some traps. That would be very helpful. Got a lot of clay. And sand and a lot of stuff that I don't necessarily need. Okay, so we've got oak leaves. And now there's another stick. I'll take that. I need a shirt. Wait, that's one leather. Did I see another thing of leather in one of those other things? I think I did. Okay. Is it? Oh, you did manage to find copper near the surface? Yeah, that might just be your world. You might just be super lucky. Okay. More fuel. Do I have more cacti? Yes, I do. Excellent. Drop that in. And then, oh, I need to eat. And I need some clothing. There we go. Okay. Where was I putting this? Oh well, anywhere will do. And I'll toss the copper in there as well. Yes, I do need the buckets. Okay, so I have 2 things of leather. I'm gonna need a lot more than that though to craft armor. Alright, there's another storage chest. We're gonna have a lot of these things. And I need water. So let's carefully descend and then carefully climb back up. How are we doing? Doing well. Good. Now I'll put my water buckets in there. Okay. Now I need spike traps. Let's see if I can remember how to make them. Not that way, clearly. Okay. Let's, again, we're just gonna go looking. It's not tools, it's items, I think. Yes, spiked plank. Okay, so first I have to make the half blocks. And then the grass trap. Perfect. Okay. That makes 4. I think I'm going to need to make several traps, so... yeah, that'll do. Okay, 10 of those. Let's see how many we can make. Yeah, I think 10 of those. Okay. I need to do more of the half blocks. I think we'll call that good for now. How many shovels do I have? I don't think I have enough. I'll have to make more. 1, 2. Yeah, that's not terribly encouraging. Okay, it ran out again. Where did I put the coal? Here we go. It's a good thing that we found all that coal along with the copper. That makes life a lot easier. Okay, that away, that away. Oh, I need to finish unloading my inventory is what I need to do. Let's drop stuff up here. Yeah, I'm not finding any more shovels, so we'll have to make a few more. Because all of those traps will have to be dug. Okay. Now, yeah, it's dark. All right, we're not going to go hunting right now. We're going to sleep, and then we're going to go hunting. All right. I heard a growl. I don't see whatever it was, but it sounded like it. Oh, it sounded like the lion that's way up there, like halfway up the mountain. All right. I'm not really going to worry too much about him. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to worry about him at all. Now, what I mostly want from these traps is leather. So, I'm going to go over here, close to where that giant pack of wolves is. That's actually a really good sized pack of wolves. Okay. So, I don't think they're smart enough to figure this out if I kind of like do this in their backyard, so to speak. And they should just run off and ignore me at this point, so I should be fairly safe. I'll make a nice big trap. What do I think of the horse? I think that it is a very nice horse. I've never had a lot of success with keeping horses around. I managed to catch them, bring them home, and then the next thing you know, they disappear. So I've kind of stopped trying to have a goal of getting horses, since it just never really seems to end very well. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. I think I'm going to go down one more just to be safe, just so I don't have to worry about werewolves, because those things can jump a little too high for my taste. And I'll climb up here. And I don't actually have a pickaxe, so we're just going to chop up the block with a shovel, and that'll be fine. I do hope that I'm far enough away from the horse that neither the horse nor the zebra end up falling into this, because, whoa, little close to that. Okay, up here. All right, that'll make you pay attention to what you're doing. Now, once I get myself out of here, I will put the grass trap over the top. so that it is hidden. Don't come near here. It's not safe. Run away. Okay. So, put sneak mode on so I hopefully don't fall. Now, normally, this works very well. Here, come on, over here. I'll feed you. There you go. Stay away from the trap. I'm not trying to kill you. Normally, these traps work very well with, like, cattle when you throw grass on top of them. But we don't really have that option right here. What I could do is go back and get the bow and arrow and then stand on one side of the trap and shoot at them, because then they'll all chase after me. What, you want more food? There. And then hopefully most of them would fall into the trap. But I think first, I think this is a good spot for another trap. Wait, I hear a fight. Who's fighting? Oh. Yeah, the piranhas are not really very friendly, are they, kitty cat? They are decidedly unfriendly creatures. Let's make another trap here. And hopefully, between all the different traps, we'll get a good supply of leather. Once we have the leather, we can actually craft armor. I'm gonna need to make more of the spiked planks. I don't have enough of those. That's okay. At least we're off to a good start, so to speak. And the other thing that you can do is, once you actually have caught things in the traps, if they're not already dead, you can stand on the edge and shoot them with a bow and arrow until they are. So it's not like you're stuck with using the traps. Okay. So, in light of that, I am going to completely cover this and fill it in. And one nice thing that I just noticed about this texture pack is that there is a very distinct difference between the grass and the grass trap. So that allows you to know, like, where you are and what you're doing. Okay, what's that? That's just the white flour. Okay. I need more rye seeds because we've got all this nice cotton over here, but we don't have enough rye. I'll just throw all that away. Okay, while we're over here, we will take the opportunity to resume our farming efforts here. Now, I think that I can make a farm at the other location, my main house, so to speak. I'll just have to do it basically the same as what I did when I did my Let's Play series for Survivalcraft, just building the farm out into the water, building arms out into the water. So I might do that as well, just so I don't have to come quite as far. But on the other hand, I'm going to need to check traps anyway, so it's not exactly impossible. Yeah, I'm not diving into the water just to get the little experience thing. Okay. I need more rye seeds. think we're going to spend the rest of the day wandering around looking for rye seeds. Which is, oof, not exactly a lot of fun, but it is necessary. And I think there might have been another trap over here somewhere. Yes. Look at that. Oh. A lion and a wolf. Awesome. Well, neither of you are... Well, the lion is thoroughly unhelpful. But, I don't have my bow and arrow to shoot the wolf, and I'm definitely not going to go down in there and fight it out with them, so we're just gonna leave them alone. I think one of these... No. It's all just grass. Okay. Alright, I'll have to look for rye seeds tomorrow. For now, we'll head home, avoiding the pack of wolves and the cute little black panther. Oh, there's two of them. That's great. Although technically they're not black panthers. They are, what are they called in the game? They're called jaguars. That's it. I tend to just think Black Panther. Okay. And we are home. Safe and sound. Alright. Oh, that's good. I think we had more copper. Yes, we do. So, let's melt that down as well. Do you have rotten meat? I don't. I threw it all out. I could always go piranha hunting. That'll get you rotten meat. So, let's put stuff away here and find spears. That's what I want. I want spears. Then I can go piranha hunting in the morning. Ha, here we go. Stone spears. And bow and arrow, because we can go back to the one spot where the nice little wolf and lion fell into the trap. Okay. We can actually make some more of the spike traps. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably all I'll need to hold on to right now. Okay. Go to sleep. Oh look, my pants are gone. I better make new ones. Alright, piranha hunting. Let's see, I don't think there are any down in here. Yeah, no, there aren't. And this is a tad treacherous to go piranha hunting in. Yeah, I don't see any over here. But the good news is I know where there are some. That cute little pond where the tiger was getting chased away by the piranha yesterday. We'll go visit that. On the way, I don't see a lot of wolves. I see one wolf. Okay, well, nothing fell in there. Oh. I just wasn't close enough for the rest of the wolves to render. They're all there. Alright. Traps are undisturbed. Okay. Here's what I'm looking for. Hi! Why are you leaving? Come on. I want to kill you. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Alright. Dead piranha. Are we going to be... Ah, rotten meat. Come on. Rotten meat. Now I have 2 things of rotten meat. So, let's go play with our friendly neighborhood wolf pack, shall we? And we will use the other trap because that's fully covered in spikes. I just have to be careful that I don't fall into it. Okay. Come on, I wanted all of you. Come on. Trap. Now they're too far away. Oh, shoot. It's easier to lure them when they're all pissed and they want to chase you. And they won't eat it. Alright, well, we're going to try the tried and true method, so to speak. Come on. I really suck with the bow and arrow. Seriously, where are you all going? Get back here. Excellent. Now I'm being chased. Well, this part of the plan worked out splendidly. There's one. Dude, are you still alive down there? You won't be for long. Okay. Now I just have to replicate that with, you know, the entire pack. Come on. Chase me, chase me, chase me. There's another one. Awesome. Going pretty well. My bow apparently broke. Well, clearly not very sturdy. Is it me, or does it sound like they're all still alive down there? Huh. Okay, well, time to... Not anymore, they're not. Time to dig down and pick up the meat. Okay, fun part of this is getting meat, well, not meat, leather, getting the leather without getting injured myself. Come on, there we go. All right, so a whole bunch of rotten meat and 4 things of leather. Not bad. At least the spike traps The spiked planks, those are reusable. The grass traps, unfortunately, are not. So, I need more oak leaves. I'm also going to need actual food. Alright, we're going to have to go back. Nice. I was thinking that they weren't giving you sticks anymore, but some of them still do. That's good. Not all of them, clearly. Nope, the hyena is not by himself, and I don't really want to fight with an entire pack. There's some grass if the horse would like to come and get it. Okay. Now, somewhere I have, excellent, water and flour. No, that's right, crafting first. In a way, hunting is so much easier than this. I should probably only make one thing of dough at a time, though. Because I don't want it going bad. So we'll put the other thing of flour in the other water bucket away. Now we have bread. Excellent. Oh, we also need to make pants. Let's do that. And we're probably going to need more canvas. Let's pull that down. Okay, we do have some more grass traps. That's good. That way. What else do I need here? Oh yes, we need to put that away. I'll hold on to the rotten meat. Sounds disgusting, but oh well. Okay. Oh, look at that. Storm rolled in. It's a good thing that we are safely inside our little home here. Yes, my method is very aggressive. But alternatively, those traps actually work really, really well if you just dig them and leave them. You can dig traps and fill them with the spiked planks and cover them over and leave them for a few days. And if you leave them alone long enough, you do actually end up with animals in them. The problem with that is that it takes a lot of time. So if you're in a hurry for any reason, that method doesn't work so well. But if you can kind of take your time and just, you know, leave them alone and wait, then it works really well. All right, we've got leather pants. I think I need a full leather jerkin to make armor, and that means I'm going to need some more leather. Okay, that's okay though. We're making progress. We are making progress. We'll put all of this away. I do need more string though. And I need sticks. What did I do with the sticks? They're in here somewhere. Okay, I don't have any more. That's fine. I don't think I need... No, I'm going to need 3. That's right. I need 3. So we'll just make 8. Just because. Nope, that's not it. There we go. And we'll make 2 bows, since apparently they don't last very long, which is also a new development. Okay, now I need copper so I can make half of the armor that I need. I think you just surround it. Maybe not. Never mind. I'll check. Okay. Copper leggings. Oh. Crap. It wants fur, not leather. That's unfortunate. Leather jerkin, but the bottoms have to be fur leggings. Oh, that's right. I forgot about chainmail. Oh, but that's from iron. I want to be able to make chainmail from copper. Sounds like such a better idea. Okay, leather cap. And to make leather cap, you need 3 things of leather. And leather jerkin is also 3 things of leather. Okay, so basically we're going to need more leather before we can get anywhere with armor. So let's make more spike traps. We need some more of those. I can hear things outside my shelter. I think I want to add another layer to my roof. That will make me feel better. It's literally the only function that will serve, is that it will make me feel better. Because I don't think anything ever digs through a 1-block layer to get to you. But it will still make me feel better to have a thicker roof. Okay. So now we have more of the traps. I need a lot more space. At some point, I'm going to have to actually organize all this stuff. Delightful. Okay. All right, so we'll take our little nap here and then see if we can't expand upon our traps. The bear is going to be difficult because to get fur, it's either go bear hunting or go looking for a snowy biome to find, oh, what is it that drops fur? Bison drop fur and moose? I don't remember if they drop fur or leather. But anyway, both of those are readily found in colder biomes. Anybody else in here? I don't think so. Nope, nobody. All right. Let's check the other trap. Put spikes down for that. Alright, there's that trap. And then we'll go check the other one. see how that's doing. Those guys are supposed to be pretty cowardly, but I think they still give off leather. Let's find out. And it looks like it's still true that animals of different species do not help each other. Got him. Good. Oh, there's an egg. Now that we have buckets, we can cook eggs. So eggs are much more appealing now. Okay. There's a thing of leather. That's some progress. I'm still not going to take on the entire wolf pack without armor. That just doesn't seem like the healthiest idea in the world if we go with the basic premise that we do actually want to survive. Okay. Let's see who's down here. It's still the lion and the wolf. Yeah, I don't think I really want to do anything with that right now. Let's go dig another trap over here. Ooh. Hi, I discovered you guys are easy to kill. Ouch, that kind of hurt a little bit. There we go. And nobody else around. Nope. Good. Come on. There we go. Excellent. We found another pack of wolves. I have noticed that it seems that wolves have, I guess, a higher spawn rate than anything else in the game, because the number of wolves that I see is just outrageous. I really wish that food animals would spawn the same way. That'd be really nice. Well, I suppose at this point it doesn't really matter too much because it's not like we could hold on to them and store any of the food. Although, you know, if they're going to allow food to go bad, then the next thing that we need is cold storage. Some sort of ice chest to keep the food from going bad. Maybe something made with, oh, I don't know, iron, and maybe find a way to incorporate water into it somehow. Actually, realistically, it would be more like iron and ice. That would make more sense. But that's what we should have if they're going to make it this hard to keep ourselves fed. All right, there we go. I wonder if I can make the bear chase me into the trap. I know it's risky, but I think I'm going to give it a shot. Oh, hi. Thanks for the subscription. You're just in time to watch us go bear hunting. I think that worked. That worked. Excellent. We have fur. Because that was a problem. We don't have armor without fur. And I think he just dropped 3 things of fur, so that is highly helpful. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the simple / coward's way to go hunting. Okay. Oh, he dropped 6 things of fur. That's great. I'll get rid of the stuff I don't need here. Okay, so we end up with 2 more things of leather. We've got 6 things of fur. I think we now have enough. Yeah. We have enough now to make armor. So we're going to go back and do that. Because you should always have armor as soon as possible. And we can cook the 1 egg that we got. Whew. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting tired. It's about 20 to 10 where I am right now. And that's 10 p.m. And yeah, I've been streaming for a little over 2 hours. Okay. I think that after I craft the armor, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because it is getting rather late and I still have to figure out what I'm making for dinner. I haven't done that yet. I should definitely do that. But, okay, yes, copper. That's what I'm looking for. It's like, what am I searching for here? Okay, I'm gonna need string, leggings. That's leather. Where did I put the string? There we go. Need to organize all this so that I can find things with relative ease. Nope. Okay. That's a fur coat. That's not what I want. Okay, well, the leather jerkin is just 3 of these, right? Right, yes. And then, there we go. Copper chest plate. So, what is the fur leggings? Oh, that's right. Fur is weird for some reason. There we go. Fur leggings. And copper leggings. And we now have armor. Excellent. All of our hard work has paid off. And now I need that bucket of water so I can cook the egg because I'm hungry again. That's the problem with living off bread. It doesn't really sustain you for very long. Okay. Perfect. So, I mean, it's not a complete set of armor. I'm missing the boots and the helmet. But that is progress. We'll need some more leather before we can proceed, except I'm wearing leather boots. So, no. Okay. Alright, well, it was an idea. That's okay. And we now have a cooked egg that we can eat. Excellent. Alright. So thank you, everyone who dropped in. Thank you for taking some time out of your evening or your day, depending on what time zone you're in, to hang out and chat with me. Thank you very, very much for subscribing. I am going to be uploading videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and doing live streams on Saturdays. So that is what my schedule will look like. And right now the videos that I'm uploading are a mixture of Survivalcraft and Rising World, which is a more realistic version of Survivalcraft, is basically the best way to put that. So yeah, I've got both of those up and running, and then my live streams are just Survivalcraft. I haven't started doing any live streams of Rising World. We'll see what happens as time goes by. I'm not gonna say no, I never will. So yeah, that is what I am up to. And I hope that you enjoyed this. Check out my channel. Check out the other videos that I've got up there. The full Survivalcraft 2 Let's Play series that I did. Next week, there's going to be the absolute final video for that series going up on my channel, and that's basically going to be a final walkthrough before I upload the world so that other people can download it and play with it if they would like. Thank you again very much, and have a good night, everyone.